Yeah, college, Domino's, Amazon. I work with kids.
So that means if someone watching this right now, they work for Amazon, they work for Domino's, they can still make it out.
Yes.
What's your advice to them watching right now?
Go harder.
Action Takers University. Action Takers University. Action Takers University. Action Takers University. Let's go! Let's action! Level up! Action Takers University.
What's good, y'all? We're in the middle of Dallas, Texas right now, one of the wealthiest places in America. And we down here to interview the 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs, the business moguls, and get the advice for the younger generation. So let's get into the video. Let's go. So who am I here with today?
POCKA Speaks.
POCKA Speaks, y'all. And for those that don't know you, what industry did you decide to choose a career in?
Life coaching and public speaking.
Wow, life coaching and public speaking, y'all. And how old were you when you made your first 6 figures in the coaching world?
25.
20, and how old are you now?
26.
So a year ago.
Yes.
And did you come from a lot of money? Like, give us a backstory of your upbringing.
Absolutely not. My parents separated. I grew up in Arlington Park,
Wow.
which is a rough neighborhood in Dallas. Drugs, shooting, prostitutes, everything. I seen it. I was there.
Did anybody doubt you? Like, and why didn't you listen to them?
Yes, people doubted me. One person, I won't tell you who it is, but she basically told me like I was gonna be pregnant at 16,
Wow.
drugs at 17,
Wow.
and nobody wanted me on my college campus because I got in trouble. And
Wow.
I was like, hold on, watch this.
Most entrepreneurs work harder than everyone else, and they still stay broke. The reason isn't effort, it's strategy. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, struggling, and watching others win whilst you grind, congratulations. Because by signing up for Action Takers University, you've just positioned yourself to break that cycle. You're among the first to access the exact wealth formulas that can turn your brand into a multi-million-dollar business. This is in theory. This is a proven strategy, a community of high achievers, and a system designed to deliver early wins, transforming how you think, act, and scale. Here, taking action is everything. And if you start to watch these videos without applying them to your daily life, you're wasting your time and your potential. This course is a mindset shift, a mastery pad, and a launch pad for leaders who refuse to play small. If you're ready to multiply your income, sharpen your vision, and join an unstoppable group of action takers your future wealth is waiting for, the only question is, are you ready to become the entrepreneur you were meant to be? Let's dive into the module and click the button down below. Sign up today. Who's ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. Woo! And what is one thing that you discovered early on that separates you from 99% of entrepreneurs out there?
Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to go broke. We go broke behind our girlfriends, our boyfriends. Put the bet on you.
Put the bet on you, y'all. And what was your turning point to financial freedom? Like, when did you realize that the coaching business can make you financially free?
I tell everybody I'm a life coach first, but I did that to also serve the government. So I work hand in hand with the government, and that's never going anywhere.
Wow, 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 wow. And what's the most interesting thing you learned about relationships in the business world?
The best relationship in the business world are the ones that believe in you and not just people that want something financially from you.
Say it one more time.
The best relationships are the ones that believe in you and not the ones that want something financially from you in the business.
Wow. So that means if they just want something from you, that ain't good.
No, believe in me.
Wow.
Put your money on me because you believe in me.
You feel like everything is money-based?
Yes, a lot of things.
Wow. And you became one of the biggest in the coaching space, right? What was your biggest driving factor? What's the biggest driving factor for your success?
My family, I wanted to always do better for them, especially my niece and my nephews. Like, let me be your role model if nobody else will be.
Wow. And what were you doing before you became a life coach?
I was in college. I graduated college at 21, and I started my business at 21.
Wow. So that's college?
Yeah, college, Domino's, Amazon. I work with kids.
So that means if someone watching this right now, they work for Amazon, they work for Domino's, they can still make it out.
Yes.
What's your advice to them watching right now?
Go harder. Show up harder. You know, when you don't be the last person to clock in, be the first person to clock in, because when you do it like that and you want to start your company, it's easy for you to get up and clock in for yourself.
Wow.
If you're not doing it for them, you're not going to do it for yourself.
So you feel like even though they're working a low-end job, they can still treat it like a high-end job?
Yes, you're supposed to.
Wow.
Dress, and they tell me this when I go to interviews or when I do something. Dress for the job that you want, not the job that you're going to go interview for. When I worked at at Domino's, I walked in with a blazer on for my interview.
Wow. What they say? They say, wow.
They hired me.
She said they hired me. Okay, and my next question is now, a lot of entrepreneurs, they go broke. What is the best way to preserve this type of wealth?
Invest in something, but also do not have stupid habits. The clothes, the jewelry, the shoes, the cars. Watch your habits.
Wow.
Watch your habits. Forget the investing. You can always invest, but watch your habits or you'll never be able to invest.
Wow. And I want you to take me back to the most like life-changing conversation you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice someone ever gave you?
The greatest piece of advice that someone ever gave me was my father.
Wow.
And he told me to put God first.
Put God first in everything you do.
Yes.
Wow. What do you think is the biggest secret for people watching right now to scale the six-figure business? The biggest secret?
Do the things that you love to do and fall in love with the processes. Fall in love with the things you hate, the contracts, the negotiation. Fall in love with those things because when you love it, it's easy to do everything else.
You have to love it.
You have to love it.
Wow. And if someone want to get started in the coaching business right now, what are 5 things that they could do to get started today? If it's a little girl that watching right now, a young man watching right now, they want to get started in the coaching business, what's 5 things they could do today?
For free, right? Take all the online courses you can find to just help you know what's going on. Because when you give advice to people, when you coach people through things, what happens is somewhere down the line, you may be held responsible for the advice that you give.
Wow.
On and off paper. So educate yourself.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself.
What is one trait you think most six-figure earners have in common?
We have little or no friends.
Wow. So you don't need friends.
I'm not gonna say you don't need them, but don't be sad if you don't have them.
You go further. You think you go further?
Some people will weigh you down, yes, but everybody has their own intention. So just be mindful.
Wow, wow. And if me and you were to die today, I gone, you gone, what's your advice to the younger generation all around the world watching right now?
So the younger generation, ask yourself every night before you go to sleep, and this shout out to Cat Williams, am I happy with the performance that I had today? Because who said you gonna have a tomorrow?
Nobody.
Nobody.
What they say, nobody. Where can they find you, man?
POCKA Speaks. If you Google me, POKA Speaks, I pop up.
And are you selling, you have anything to sell? Like you selling,
I have a couple books.
how much books you got?
I have 2.
Wow, what's the first book?
Your Daily Ounce of POCKA.
What's that all about?
It's a motivational book to keep you energized and keep you focused.
Daily Ounce of POCKA.
POCKA, yeah.
Wow, what's the second one called?
POCKA and Peanut Playtime Poems. It's a children's book.
Children's book.
Yeah.
What made you get into children's books?
Poems are not always positive, so I changed them up and gave the kids something to have.
Wow, that's so powerful. So you're an author too?
Yes.
Legendary, y'all. Where can they find you?
POCKA, POKA Speaks.
On all social media?
All social media.
Wow, thank you for your time.
YouTube too.
YouTube too?
YouTube too.
Shout out one more time.
YouTube.